I'll do this. I'm gonna do this. Yeah.
It's the fall of commercial rap. Contenders heard I'm back. Doors are wide open, time for some murder tracks. Brooklyn, North Philly, all hoodlums walk with me. This is documentary rap, not Walt Disney. New York City, it's the illest team you ever seen since J and Beans. We are the Nazarenes, from the path of kings. We're like spacecrafts and fitted hats and baggy jeans. Douse the booth up with gasoline. Grab the steam, the bars hit your castle and you have to lean. Gun talk, rhymes slide up in my mind like a magazine. This spray all over.
What up, everybody? Yo, shout out to everybody out there. Welcome to another episode of Killah Priest Podcast. Audience. I'm your host, Killah Priest, Iron Sheik of the Middle East. Wonderful day, a.k.a. Somerset, you know what I mean? And the cat who's driving the rocket ship, always in a place to be, making sure that all the sound and all the lights and everything is all right with the zodiac sign. Hey, Dizzle.
What's good? What's good? How you doing? It's going to be a good show tonight.
Man, I didn't even get the hit. Yeah, it's going to be fantastic tonight, man.
Yeah, man. Feeling good.
I went online a little bit to let a couple of people know that I'll be on here. Mm-hmm. But I didn't get to hit everybody. Shout out to I wanted to tell Fourth Disciple to tune in and everything. And True, hopefully they know because we're going a little earlier today. Mm-hmm. Due to a lot of stuff that was going on. Make sure y'all grab your tea, your coffee. When you do my intro, grab your tea, your coffee, whether it's cold brew, your white tea, green or oolong, or your yellow tea. Some out there got purple tea on that real stuff. All right? And we're going to do a toast, man. So, I got my little whisker. That's my little whisker right here. So, shout out to the chat room, man. What's up, Rocket? The Rockets and Comrades. Yep. Rocketettes. Everybody in the house, I see y'all in there. Shout out to y'all. Here's my cup. I'm not even going to go for the cup. I'm just going to go straight for the bowl. Like they do in some places.
Yeah. Now, this is a different blend right here, right?
Oh, yeah, man. Good looking. Thanks for putting me on that. This is the brand. This is a matcha. I did matcha. I didn't want to go through the whole thing of creating a matcha. I know right now, if y'all looked at the podcast before, y'all know how I did it. Do it with my strainer. More easier. If you got a blender, put it in your blender. But this matcha tea is blended with green tea. It's by Harney and Sons. See that right there.
Oh, my.
You can see that good. Yeah, you're right, man. Sorry, the Craftsman and the Rocketeers is in the house. Yo. It's blended. It has like some rice in it, though. That shit throwing me off. The rice part.
Okay.
But it gives it a like crispy taste to it, the aroma, potency of the smell. What you think about it? You smelled it, AD.
I smelled it. It's pungent.
Real pungent, grassy, huh? Mm-hmm. And it tastes a little bit like grass. I wouldn't, not like wheatgrass a little.
I mean, I smoke grass, but you know what I'm saying?
I'm back.
Only time I had wheatgrass was when I was at like Jamba Juice. You know how they say if you want like a shot of wheatgrass in there? I'm right. Like, I guess. Tried it out. It's all right.
I'm going to describe the taste of this.
All right.
Wheatgrass feel, but a little bit more sweeter. Sort of like it tastes, and it has also, I can definitely taste the rice that's in it.
What is that? Oh, shit. What is that?
I keep chewing the little Rice Krispies that they put in it. It was good, though. All around, out of all my tea, because the rice, I'll give it a 8. Yeah, I'll give this one an 8.
Is it spicy?
Nah, that's what I should have did. I could have made it spicy, right? For all y'all out there, shout out to everybody else out there, man. For all y'all out there, if y'all want to get a little fancy, y'all can also hook up your coffee. They do all type of styles, right? With the coffee, you could throw jalapeno in it if you want.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Priest is getting me in tea. All right, bro. Yeah, no doubt, man. Grab it, and that's a good thing, man, because you're drinking water, actually, colored water, with the essence of oils and the natural antioxidants that's coming off that leaf. Ooh, man, lowering your blood pressure, getting you getting you to rise. You know what I mean? And
Yeah, I felt that. Like, I'm always used to being a little hyped, but when I had that tea last week, I remember just feeling real extra chill, and it wasn't like the same type of chill you get from weed. It was something else. It was way like therapeutically mellow. Do you know what I mean? It was interesting. It's almost like it makes you meditate, like automatic meditation. Like you just can't help but be relaxed because you just like, oh.
Man, this coming from a straight stoner, man. Yo,
Yeah.
make some noise for AD for
Nah,
that, man.
I don't need that,
That
but-
was a good analogy you gave of that.
Yeah.
Man. It was really good.
It was cool because I mean I smoke indica sometimes at night, and that's a different kind of feeling. It's pretty mellow. But man, tea, whole other feeling.
Well, yeah, man. Nice, right?
Yeah.
Yo, somebody asked, who's that? NDO Blaze 3. They say their name's ill, though. NDO Blazer. He says, what can you do with whiskey? There's a lot of things you could do with whiskey. I wish I had Chanel here because she's a bartender. She knows how to get busy on that. Chanel just hit me up earlier, too. And my man Sean, he does it. With whiskey, they have something called Irish coffee. Am I right about that? Check that out. Look up Irish coffee, and I think it's whiskey with coffee. And if I'm not correct, if I'm not mistaken, I mean. Yeah, he said, or brandy. Never heard of brandy inside your coffee, but it's nice and sweet, though. So I can see you could put a little brandy inside your coffee. But I wouldn't try it with my tea. I'm ready to spot. Oh man, last time I promised them that I was gonna bring my my soda machine and make tea champagne. You know what I mean?
Brandy make you Randy.
Randy, make it Randy, man. Yo, shout out to New Zealand. Y'all got all type of stuff out in New Zealand, man. Really want to get busy. Talk to AD. He's the one Colombian. He knows about all coffee, right? You've been drinking that since you was what?
Coffee?
Yeah.
I've been sipping on coffee since college. Yeah, man.
That's right.
Helps
Okay.
helps stay awake in between classes and stuff like that. I used to have some early morning classes back then. You know what I'm saying? I went to Cal State Long Beach, took music.
Did you teach the class? Or
No, I was there for it's college. You know,
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
a music major,
Okay.
but I was already killing it at piano, at the keyboards.
Advanced. You probably was sitting the teacher down teaching them.
You know, it's different because I play by ear. I'm very much like I hear something, I can play it. But then the other side of that are people who are sight readers.
Wow.
They can see music and then they can play what they see on a sheet, which is more left brain. You know what I mean? So they had two kinds of classes. They had like a listening music class, and then they had music theory. The music listening class I just aced because it was just like they play something, and I'd be like, oh, that's a major chord, minor chord. I got that.
It's crazy.
But the class that was music theory, oh man, they had you writing notes. It was way more like mathematical. That one was tougher.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Damn, man. That's like a talent in itself to learn how to read all of that.
Yeah.
You have to be born with that, huh?
I mean, some people are either one or the other. Some people are like more by ear, and some are more like music theory. Do you know what I mean? It's like a left brain, right brain thing, I think. But yeah, but those were 8 a.m. classes, so I had to drink coffee to stay up. But the cafeteria back then, they had those machines where you either have hot chocolate, cappuccino, or like French vanilla coffee. So I was all up into that. That was dope.
Damn.
But I was always just like wired up, like you know what I mean?
Yeah. How long did? No, I do know how long it lasts
Mm-hmm.
for you. But if you was doing it since you was
In college.
in college,
Yeah, because that was coffee and sugar.
yeah, the sugar,
You know what I mean? But I was just loving it.
yeah.
It was cool. I was in the dorms back then.
How many of y'all on the sugar right now? You gotta get rid of that sugar, man. Especially that saturated stuff, man.
I mean, I don't know. I'm very pro sugar, but at the same time, like I eat low fat. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like it kind of balances out calorically. You know, but I get shit done faster that way. You know what I mean?
Right.
I tried the low carb thing, slowed me down. Do you know what I mean? But like I'm not crazy on the sugar, but like I'm having orange juice. You know what I'm saying? It's like getting the fructose in there, but then I'll have the mocha latte.
Mocha latte. What's the mocha latte?
So mocha latte is just coffee and chocolate, non-fat milk.
It might pull a priest in there.
It's
Said the
bomb.
low fat milk part, man. So what's good, y'all? What's good, everybody up there, man? We just finished talking about some coffee and some tea, having a good time. Let me look on the chat room. Everybody that's coming in, make sure y'all hit that subscribe and let everybody know that we are in the building and we're about to discuss something. And I hate to go political, you know, because I like to remain spiritual, but there's a lot of things that's going on now, man. With this whole debate and everything, I'm not closing it up already. Can we start? Okay, Danny Salinas is in the building, and he's a new tea drinker, so shout out to him. He's a new tea drinker. Big up to Danny. Can we start the rocket with a prophecy video, please? It's called I Pet Goat 2 on YouTube. All right, let's go. It says AD Dizzle. He said, "Can we start it off?" He donated. He made it turn blue for me and you, and he wanted to set it off with something. I Pet Goat 2. I Pet Goat 2. What is that? He said it's a prophecy.
Is that one of your tracks? It doesn't sound like a track you would make. I Pet Goat 2.
Can we start the rocket with a prophecy video, please?
Oh, it's a prophecy video.
Man, he's right on point, man. I was gonna start with the. we was gonna look at some stuff too. Go ahead. Let's see what this means. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're watching Our Pet Goat 2. This is Danny Salinas. He donated a little something in it, and this is his request.
We might get a copyright notice, but that's all right. I think.
No.
No, it's not gonna do anything. It's just a notice.
Yeah, sometimes when y'all request certain things that like we can't do everything because sometimes I know we do. I don't know. I see everybody up there playing all type of music. DJs be up there. I don't know how they do it, but
yeah,
we get because I guess we live and we got the podcast really up and running. We can get flagged for those type of situations.
but yeah, it's not like a major situation. We'll be good.
Oh, okay. So let's play it then.
Okay, here we go.
Then I got something too then. Wow. I think I've seen this before. That's a little freaky.
Fool me once, fool me once, fool me once. Shame on, shame on. Shame on you, shame on you, shame on you.
Yes, this is a little wild.
Fool me, take that fool again, 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 take that fool again.
out to Loch Ness in the house. I see y'all. Hello. You got a song right there?
Okay, is it getting symbolic?
Yeah, it is. Yes, happened. That, are we in somebody's mouth?
I think so. I'm trying to figure out why Jesus is zoned out right now. He on that T. Oh, she got some danglies.
Hey. Oh. Where am I? And then, oh, wait, I see something there. Helix in there. They're right, Wise you for the Rockets, right? He said making his voyage. Okay, I'm with you.
What up, Eddie Machete?
Yeah, I definitely got to make a hold on King Von.
Come on, you crazy.
I see you, Trouble.
There's different masks. Mask off. Get your mask off.
Wow. That looks like a whole bunch of things. Whoa, the imagery is crazy. Trouble Man X was Danny told us to watch this video. I guess he wanted to set it off with this. This is kind of crazy, yo. It's Jesus on the boat.
Yeah, interesting symbology with Jesus on a boat. Somebody came up with that. Someone sat down, first of all, and told the animator what to do. And they said, how do you want to start this animation? And he said, okay. Jesus on a boat.
Well, his legs is on fire. Was that symbolic to what he's walking on the sun or something?
Well, if Jesus is the sun,
okay, I got
he is the light of the world. That's ironic he's looking at himself. He's walking on water.
Well, that's a tarot. Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Well, that was interesting.
Whoa. That was heavy right there. Yo, damn, I don't even know what to say to that. Yeah. Thank you for that. That was a wonderful video. It was creepy. creepy like a mother. It's creepy, weird. I'll let you set it off. Wait, do you want to set it off? What you think about it?
It was an artistic video.
Yeah.
You know, we all see art where it's you have to perceive. Everyone looks at art differently. It's your perception that makes art beautiful or weird or strange. You know, we all same with video. It was like a video art piece. You know, it did have some symbology in there.
Trying to tell us something. I saw a couple of things. I saw you broke down the fight. Well, Jesus was walking on Zeus. Well, was walking on a fire.
Yeah.
And he represents the sun. That's a good one.
But at the end, he was looking at the sun, so it was like,
Yeah, that's gonna take some time to break down. I saw Shiva. I believe Shiva was in there. The boat.
Troubleman says Christ rolled through the madness.
Oh,
I mean, the hero's journey.
Hero's journey. That's good.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Man, that was kind of crazy, yo. Yeshua should have smacked more people. Yeah, they had him he was a little drunk in there. I'm not going to front him. He was like lit up. The boy was controlled by a device. I didn't catch that part. I'll have to look at that again. Shaking my head. That was a very interesting. That seems like the time that we're in now, though. I'll say that. With everything that's going on, symbolism, the right and the left, you don't know where to balance at, you know. 1 minute they're telling you everybody's feeling victory, and then the other half is feeling craziness. It's too deep to get into all of that right now, but we're going to get into some of it because we got that video's kind of touched me in a weird way. It's like we have to look at ourselves and our environment that we're in and what they've been working on us so long, indoctrinating us with all this poisonous, symbolic deviltry, I would say, or witchcraft or some dark side that they call dark. You know what I mean? Because if you're a real magician, you can manipulate the matter and manipulate the magic and turn it back to its original form.
Yeah.
I'm not scared of owls.
Owls, yeah. They could see other dimensions. That's why they were worshipped. Just like cats. Cats and owls are said to have the same type of interdimensional sight.
Right. See, that's what I'm saying. What gives them that? Like, yeah. What is that? You know, what does a cat see? You know what I mean? Like, in its sight. And it's given 9 lives. I don't know that's a myth or the mythos behind that, but they say that cat has 9 lives. Like, what is that about? Like, what did that mean? You know what I mean?
I'm not sure that symbology. But I know they see in a different frequency.
I believe that.
Just like dogs can hear in a different frequency.
Wolf.
Like dogs will hear stuff that we don't hear.
Yeah.
Because they're tuned to hear certain frequencies that we can't. So that same frequency sensitivity would be the same with light and sight. So owls and cats will see a different frequency.
So you're saying the in-light. The in-light.
Because there's frequencies of sound, frequencies of light, and then there's frequencies of matter.
Frequencies of matter.
Where things are existing in a different frequency.
That's heavy. So there's in the solid form, matter is the solid form, and the frequencies in there is. I guess I can relate to that a little bit because like keyboards. I mean, you probably could break this down, but like keyboards is matter and it has sounds if you hit it right.
88 keys, 88 constellations.
8.
So music is a divine science. Do you know what I mean? You got
Building
12 keys in between each octave. You know, 12. And then if you do a scale, that's 7 notes in a scale. The numerology is right there with the music. That's kind of what got me into the astrology, was seeing the similarity of, because I was already into music as like a child prodigy. I was already into like music as a piano player. You know what I mean? And then when I learned astrology, I was like, yo, that's the same shit as music. Like all these numbers are the same. 12 is appearing. 7 is appearing. It's like, whoa, wait a minute. You start putting two and two together.
Well, they say that mathematics is a universal language. No
Yeah.
matter what you do, 1 and 1 is always 2. 2 and 2 is always 4. And you can't get too much off of that, that path. And that's a true form of intelligence.
Yeah, you look at a snowflake, the intricacies of a snowflake alone, like that is a geometric artistic piece that has numbers within it. You've got like a hexagram in there. You can see a pentagram in some of them. There's numbers in there. Like, yo, it's geometry. Like, how are we seeing such perfection
Created
in
by the
nature?
universe.
The Fibonacci sequence,
The meta nature.
the golden ratio.
Mm-hmm.
You look at the coil of a snail,
Wow.
the way a flower blooms in the same coil.
Wow. Now
Vortex.
that's dope. That the coil of the snail.
Yeah, man. It's just admiring the mathematics of God or the Creator, whatever you want to call him.
Yeah. You got the L. We get into all of that. We was talking about that last time. Creators and the visitors and knowledge and mathematics and all that good stuff. That yummy stuff that we definitely need for these times. And however you put it in your gumbo, it's how you digest it. What comes out.
Yeah, gumbo.
Yeah, it's definitely a gumbo of information now that's coming down, and it's our job to download these things, and I believe that we are higher beings, and whether you say however you want to put it, you can say God, you can say El Shaddai, you can say Master. If you become your own master of your own self,
I self, Lord, and Master.
yeah, however you put it together. It's time to download the information that's coming in. That was a very powerful piece that we just seen, and it already got me and AD on another vibe. See, I like these vibes we
You
be
know-
getting on. Yeah. See, the guys used to call this building, and in church, I think they call it the revival, or the monks called it meditation. The doctors call it therapy. But those are all titles for the same thing that we're doing. Same thing. You can get the same type of vibes as long as you leave feeling good. You know what I'm saying? And that's the whole thing. And enlightened, like the owl.
Yes. The owl is wise. It sees all. It has that sensitivity to seeing other frequencies.
Build on.
Man, the owl is a whole podcast in itself.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Trouble Man. He said vibes. Yeah, indeed. You know how we get on this thing. We get in this vibe moments, and it's almost like we putting on some reggae, on some. I got the tea boiling, and we get on some. That was a good choice. We get on some good vibes in here, and that Danny, I want to say thank you again for that. That was a crazy video, man. For real. It's time not to be sacred anymore. Danny says it's time not to be sacred anymore.
Scared.
I said sacred.
Oh, yeah.
Scared. Yes, it's sacred. These glasses, man. Don't laugh at me, y'all. I did say scared. Yeah, it's time not to be scared anymore. You have to come out with your yeah, exactly. Because I was about to say, what do you mean by sacred? I'm being too cool for school. And I'm looking far, so
Look at your quote. Took a vow, became wise as an owl.
yeah. Yeah, man. Sometimes you tap in. See, when we writing, sometimes we tap into to zones. And just like the right, the left does the same thing. Behold, Satan was there also. I mean, I just quote little things that I heard as we go along. Because the morning star is the same as both are light. So we use these same powers. Yeah, there's the owl right there. Was that the great horn?
I'm not sure.
Look how intense those eyes are, man. Whoa, they kind of look. Oh man, do we have a contest for the shoe bill? Check out this cat right there. what's the name of that? It's an eagle owl. What's the name of that owl? And
This is the great horned owl. This is the Japanese owl.
whoa. Now that's a real serious looking cat. You run up on him. He seemed like math. Like he got a little now. His eyes are red. But he's still serious though.
It's a spirit animal.
Definitely. Any natives up in the place? Man, should have, because they broke it down many times in the First Nation culture. And we're very keen on owls. And even if you go back to Egypt and look on the walls, you see the hieroglyphics of the owl. There's one majestic, wings open.
Those eyes, man.
And it's, yeah, crazy, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a ill tat. Somebody get a tat like that, right? If I was 16, I'd probably get 17. That'd be a crazy tat. If you get it around your eyes like
Look at
that.
the seriousness of this guy.
Like a little school teacher.
I think he's just mad at the photographer for taking so many pictures.
yeah.
Like, how many photos is you trying to take tonight?
Hold on, bring it back down. There's one that looks like it's from shout out to Danny Salinas again. That I can't believe I said it's sacred and it was scared. Bring it back down some. It looks like an Aztec version of the owl.
Which one?
You went past it. Yeah, right there on the side. It's like a tribal one. Oh, now that's more Celtic version of the owl.
You mean this?
The one right next to it. Yeah, that one right there. That's crazy, right? Because it looked like a man smiling, but I actually can see the beak. It's like a little owl.
It could be stained glass.
Look, yeah. Could be a pine nail, too. It looks like a pine cone.
Look at this.
Oh, now what's that dude about?
Doesn't say where this one's from.
I got 2 owls right here. I got one right here.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I have an owl right here. See, I look closer, I can see my owl on my arm. And I have another one over here. That'd be a crazy tattoo, though. There's one of those owls. Sometimes their head is shaped like a satellite dish. They collect all that information.
Yeah, they could do a full 180.
Yeah, right. Now that's some serious dude right there. It look like he ready to go for that. It's like, you fooled me once, you can't fool me again. Owls and cats, man. They almost like. Yeah. Yeah, breaking it down. Yeah, one looked like a tribal one he had, and the one looked Celtic. It was a difference I was trying to say. Somebody said exorcist bird. They could be scary, but nature makes them look like that for some type of reason. There's a reason for everything.
Oh man, they're killers though. Like they can hunt.
Perfect.
You know what I'm saying? With that good sight,
Yeah.
they probably see like prey from far away.
Right. They have some. Oh, that's a good tattoo, right? That's a tattoo. Crazy. And now a lot of people know this too. They not just their eyes; they have very great hearing. There's one. We don't have to go through it now, but if y'all, yes, there you go. My man Wesley. Shout out to him. He just took it right. The snowy owl. They have an owl that could check out that was listening to a mouse under the snow, and he was high on a tree, far away. This feet, 1,000 feet, man, and he could just hear the mouse under the snow and pinpoint him with just his ears. Yeah, look at their heads. Their heads are like, it's beautiful almost. Angelic. That one right there. Yeah, I can see a girl getting a tattoo like that.
That's crazy.
Yeah? More angelic. They said they saw birds back then. They might have saw owls. Snowy owl. Hugo's back. Shout out to Hugo Rivera. Like you said, face half Pharaoh, half owl. Yes. That's an shout out to the Jedi Mind Tricks. Yep. Face half foul, half owl. Took the path of Carol, came back with the Dead Sea Gospel. Yeah. Man from nowhere, yo, bro. I'm gonna tell you afterwards, Loch Ness. Yeah. Okay. So it's just preach right now. AD gotta go take care of something. But I got my stones on today, so I'm ready to get deep, and I just drunk my little tea. So we're gonna go in. We don't have no guests tonight. So I guess we're gonna go in. I noticed every time I drink the tea, I started burping a little bit. It's different. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, so they have I wanna take a little time while he's not here just to my condolences to the family of King Von. I said that live on my live. But this is starting to make me think a little bit different. This is what I was telling Ghost earlier, and I told a couple of my friends, is like, yo, man, this Black Lives Matter, we have to start paying attention to ourselves, because that will be true. We have to stop hunting down each other and killing each other like animals in the street. That's bogus, and that's not on the righteous path. That's not on the path that we need to take when we start doing that to each other. And then it'll be one cop per month. That's even too much. That kills us, but we do. I think of the statistics, y'all can look that up. There's more deaths, and we don't. And my prayers go out to Chicago first of all, man. I want to do something just on Chi-Town youth out there, man. This is ridiculous, yo. Because what are you getting? What are you getting? What are you doing it for? What is the? I mean, you thinking like a child now, but in the future, you're going to look back at that because you're going to get older, and it's coming. Time moves on, and it does. And I'm just talking to you as an older brother. You know what I mean? For my brothers out there, and especially everybody who coming on that's from Chi-Town. I'm talking to you out of honesty, that somebody that's from the streets that understand that there's no reward. You're not going to get a reward, even from your peers. Knowledge is the ultimate. Do something different, learning something. Oh, shut up. I'm locking in. The ultimate goal, yeah, because it brings you everything else you need. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're doing senseless killing, I mean, what about when the cops do it? I don't see nobody rolling on them. Lack of respect for each other is ignorant and silly. And I know, and this is real talk, it's silly, yo. Because then a cop can come to your neighborhood, police your neighborhood, you won't do anything. And they're just to keep you in check. First of all, real talk moment. Peace. Shout out to Trouble, man. You from the Chi, right? We got to talk to each other like that. We got to, yo, man, we have to come out of the back room. So I can talk and have a barbershop moment, because I know. You ain't getting it from no overweight preachers. And some of them been in the hood too. But you getting it from a real point, man. Somebody who's been there, that knows. Senseless, man. The young brother was just coming up, and everybody does dirt. Peace. But knowledge and wisdom, understanding, those are the essential things for us. You're gonna see that knowledge and wisdom will be the stability of your time, like of these crazy times and madness. Look at all of the records, the text. You can go into it. We can go into it. That old man, he was young once. But we don't believe that because we take things for granted. I'm Shifa. We lock in for a minute, man. Talk to y'all. Cause y'all need a real moment. I mean, man, tell everybody to come on over if they want. If we want to sit and talk, we can build. That's what we say. We can build, not just talk. We're gonna build something. Cause what are you doing? I mean, you can't just be a millionaire for because your young brothers, I gotta give them props. They out there making money on YouTube, but you have to be able to spin it. You want to be around to share it. You're dying too quick. Dying too quick.
Mm-hmm.
It's senseless. I'm trying not to get all choked up and really emotional about this. I mean, this situation, but it's real, yo. This goes for all gangs, man. I don't got to sit down there and name each one. Y'all know who y'all are. There's another gang bigger than you even thought of, bro. That's controlling everything. That's putting things in your mind, in your food. Come on, you got to know about colon cancer and all of that, man. It's running rapid right now. You got to know about your health and inside and taking care of your physical being. You don't care now, but you will. Everybody does, man. At some moment. I'm not gonna be up here too long with this. I'm just locked in the zone right now. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
I'm sipping on tea, bro.
How's that tea doing? You got it in a bowl today, right?
Yeah, I'm doing bowls.
You don't want a teacup?
Nah. We're doing bowls today.
Okay.
We're doing that ancient African tradition, Japanese tradition. We're doing it tribal today. I'm just doing it out of bowls, showing you can drink out of a bowl. And you probably can eat out of a cup. No, but I'm just doing it like this, though. Humanity is trapped. Shout out to Hugo again. Trapped in the reptilian. That's right, the reptilian mind state.
Mm-hmm.
And it's real, bro. Check me out. Y'all can quote this down. That's real.
That's why we got to connect the minds.
Yeah. There's trauma that happened to people when they call them, they give them names. When there's trauma that happened to certain people when they were young. And they go into a self-loathing ideas. And a lot of this stuff reacts. I have to be Dr. Priest right now. 2 titles. No name.
Dr. Priest?
Yeah, no name. Just 2 titles. Dr. Priest. Remember I told y'all everything's a title. I didn't give y'all a name. I didn't tell y'all my name. Priest is just a title. But we have to come and get into it. We have to get into it, man. We have to lock in. Engage. Yeah, you can hit him with that. Mm-hmm. You can hit him with that. AD's on point tonight. You can hit him with that. Sometimes they got to do that. They got to see that. Do you know that picture? Did they see the picture you showing?
They're about to see it right now. I'm going to set it up.
Yeah. Bessie said, man, I'm thinking, bro. Yeah, I got it too. My brother said, Khan. Khan mean peace. Exactly. You know, I went to the Vatican and broke that down. I couldn't see the female part, but you know, what you see when you see that, the image of God, look real good. And this I was out there, and this is Angelo's version. It's what he's seen inside of his mind.
Almost looks like a brain, right?
That's what it is. You got it.
The higher mind and the lower mind.
And God is inside of his mind.
Mm-hmm.
We're back, man. Shout out to you. Dave Flores is in the building, man. Shout out to him. All my energy and love is light. And just like Stevie Wonder said, love, light, and paradise. Take me to the paradise. He said, love, light, and flight. That man couldn't see. But he saw something else. He said he saw something that was that no one, because you don't have to play it. Yeah, it's called Love, Light, and Flight. I remember that. Take me to the paradise. It's living. Hey. You know what I mean? When you get time, you got to sit back and listen to the words of this brother right here. One of the take me to. They don't got the words for the karaoke.
It's a karaoke version. I'm trying to avoid the
word. If the words was up there, I'll sing with them. Hey, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. See, this is about life and about love and about living. Sad, man. The young brother's supposed to be here today. But we doing senseless, stupid stuff. But you know, in the simplicity, in the darkness, I got to learn how to create light, bro. In that darkness, create light, and then breathe life into it.
The Holy Spirit.
You got to breathe into it. Yeah, you got to breathe into it. And that comes with your ideas, man. Sometimes I get dark moments. There's a lot of dark moments I've been getting into. Lot. I don't even tell people in moments. And in the darkness that I be in. But I have to create that light in the darkness and say, let there be light. And then out of that, then you breathe the breath into it, and then it lives. Everything comes from the conscious, the subconscious, man. It's there already. You don't have to think about the dark. It's already there. You're already in there. And then when you block the light, the shadow's there. So it's still dark. It's dark all around you. So what you scared of? Yeah, we have some the dark space. A lot of people going through dark moments. And you're dark, you can create that light. And you know what? The darkness is not for long, but listen, let me say this right. The darkness is eternal. But you have to be able to step out of the dark and create that light. Within the dark, that's what Power said. And I say the power because sometimes, like I tell you, sometimes I say the power, sometimes I'll say the Most High. I'm just doing titles. I'm not saying names. I didn't say. I didn't say that. You let it play. I wish I had my what's in there here to talk to y'all today. But it's real. And we have to look at it as it is. All this is to uplift and just to think about, sometimes when you go into who you are,
tell him, priest.
Let me look at the chat because I know y'all gonna make me laugh if I look at that chat room. Man, see, sometimes you don't. No, being real with you, man, you have me laughing. But you don't have to be inside of a building. Because a lot of you been through something that if you told the world what you've been through, man, they'd be like, what? That you survived. Come on, we all got our own cells that we locked ourselves into. But in that darkness, you created the light. You can be able to step out. You may be going through anything. Do you know there's people that walk in this earth right now? Their mind, their mental is all geared to just doing negative. And with the light that's inside of them. And they see the light inside you and they try to take you down because the light that's inside you is not in them, but they want that light. That light exists in them, they just don't know it. Ooh. Real facts. Mm-hmm. Facts. They never saw a priest talk like that.
Man. Tell them.
Real talk, yo. Yeah, they got titles for those people that walk around. I say because everything exists within you. You have to split the devil from the God. All titles, no names. All titles. You know who you are, though. You got a name, not a title. Those are just things that you can change. Good and bad titles. It's not who you are, bro. You could be magnificent. Put that on. Try wearing that for a chance. Hey, D, I'm really gonna bust out laughing, yo. Yo, you got that?
You telling them, man. It's appropriate.
We're in a gospel rocket ship.
Absolutely. We in times of revelation right now.
Get y'all tea, man. We just kicking up some knowledge and we just. But you should have put on something else though. Put on something like
It's going in. Technically, I should just be playing this myself.
I need some from like maybe some Egyptian type of
You want to go to the Egyptian?
Yeah, maybe some type of what am I feeling right now? We had the love and light, soul music, something uplifting. All right, Hugo. What up? What up? Thanks for turning it blue. Man, sometimes you got to stay in. Who was that talking?
Hugo Rivera talking about we got to check the old super chats, and we need to look up Operation Moonshot. That's
right. Mazel Tawab. I like what he said. Tawab, that's good. He said the snake inside you is the first. Yeah. All titles. You ain't put that there. We have a balance. Everything, life is a balance. And don't worry about if you can't finish the race as fast as someone else. Everybody's in this race. We even call ourselves a human race. In the time. Yeah, that's the oldest tomb known to man, right? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. K. Prax said, "Preach not out of church, man. We in a rocket ship."
Sometimes you drop jewels.
Do you have Thanks, brother. Because the time calls for it. I don't drop jewels until the time calls. Mm-hmm. The music is there. Do we have anything like space music too? Do y'all like that music right there? Because I could talk about this is the. Get me to think about
Tutu asked for this one.
Tutankhamun. Okay, so we can talk about that.
First song ever.
Yeah. So from the beginning, we got to start from the beginning on this type of music. So where we at now? Somebody said put on some Michael Jackson. That'll make us feel good, yeah. Space is the place. Oh, Sun Ra, yeah, definitely. Shout out to Sun Ra. I want to do that movie over, man. Space is the place. Sun Ra was incredible. He's one of the ones. He's one of the ones. And he saw it in darkness and he manifested into light. That'll be the jewel for the day.
Okay.
Born in yourself. That's the rebirth. Born in yourself. Rebirth, you're changing your ideas or pursuing your ideas and making them work. And it's nothing. If you want to get in the gym, get in the gym. Go. If you want to eat more healthier, eat more healthier.
Not Jim's Pizza?
Nah. Or Jim Burger.
Jim Burger?
Yeah. Sounds to lift the pyramids, yeah. It reminds me of the pyramids. This type of music is but see all of the jewels that were dropped back then. when they talked about the star series and all these ancient technologies that philosophers of today went back. Like, what does that mean? Why grab these ancient words? Why say these ancient words? What do they mean? What were the ancients, the ancestors, telling us, or were they talking to each other? And all the philosophers sat around. Everyone sits around and they say one thing. Everybody can agree on this: understanding. As long as we understand each other, love is the universal. So they said that. Love. Stevie sung about it. Marvin Gaye sung about it. Michael Jackson, the greatest. Everyone sung about it. Yup. Even the ancient pictures of Caesar, he shows you. They see that?
Not yet.
Ancient pictures of Caesar. The ancient pictures of Caesar show me that. All right, let me look at the chat room, man, because I know I'm going in. I know y'all got some stuff. Y'all going in. It says Saturn is very mysterious. We just zoning out having fun, yo. That's it. Listen, Rocks plays Usher sang about it. Yeah, Usher sung about it. Yeah, man. Love is love. But there's a time for everything. There's a place and a time for everything. Right now is the information age. Information. Learn something. Learn. Don't be scared of the stars. Brothers be like, oh man, you scared? You dealing with the stars, man. The stars is how everything created. Do you know the earth is a star? We look at the earth as it's just a place, but the earth is a star too. Go to Neptune and tell me that. Look at the earth from Neptune. Or from Mars. Uh-oh, I said too much. Priest, you bugging out. I said much love to all you over there in the crib of Priest. Yeah, no doubt. Hey.
You seen this meme right here? It's from a book that says Meet the Planets.
Meeting of the planets?
Yeah. But it says Mars don't want to meet your stupid ass. Look at Mars.
Yeah. Did y'all see that? They can see it too?
Yeah.
Why do Mars look like trumping a little bit?
Because Mars is the planet of war. Mars, Marshall, Marses.
Is it Moses? Is that all you trying
Mars
to
is
say?
Moses, yeah. Marshall. Planet of war.
What about the Moors? Is it
Action.
Moors?
The Moors?
Yeah.
I have to look that up.
Everybody know about the Moors. There he goes. That's the God everybody worship and they don't even know. Right there. They can see him.
Not yet.
That's the God they follow. Anubis. The Cholos. It's called a Cholo. Remember we pulled it up before? And we didn't know how to say it. That actual dog is called a Cholo. And it was in the Aztec. We pull up the Cholo, but it's spelled crazy.
Cholos. That's dog?
That's the dog.
That's what I said. Like, what's up, dog?
Yeah.
What up, dog?
Yeah. And the dog, remember, it was one episode we pulled up the actual dog, the Pharaoh dog. Anubis. And his ears, he looks crazy, yo. And it's spelled crazy. When we were trying to figure out how you pronounce it, it's pronounced Cholo. What up, dog? Yep. Someone said Anapu. Yeah, y'all coming in the building, man. Make sure y'all hit that super chat. We up here building, man. And you got KP here tonight. We're gonna watch another film. I wanted to watch some of that document of Homeboy talking about the fish, and he kept saying, I don't know why I keep doing this, but he kept saying, maybe because his glasses came me up. He kept talking about, kept saying the same thing about man bag. But he was talking about the ancient. That's your God right there, yo. Y'all that run in the church. You'd be like, what? What do you mean by that? Religion is different. Look it up. It's different from, you see, belief. Religion is a system. Religion is a prison for the seekers of wisdom. Religion is a system. Set up to keep you deaf, dumb, and blind, and you'll always be a follower because they don't have the answers. Shout out to Kanye. He never had the answers, yo. He was right when he said that. And it's not just Sway don't have they don't have the answers, bro. They have it, but they lock it up in the Vatican. I went to the Vatican. I saw they lock all the information of all the ancients. And this is what they do. And they lock up all the information and then they sell it to you. What they do is they water it down and they sell it to you as voodoo or witchcraft that they call witchcraft. They sell it back to you. Matter of fact, they teach it to you. When actually you have the power because you wrote it.
Yo, look at Roy Roots dropping jewels.
What'd he say? There it goes. That's the Cholo. Put that name down and write that in, AD, before we forget it, too. What Roy Roots said. He said, read to do again. Religion. That's right. Rely on. Religio. The Greek word for religion. Look up the origins of it. That's right. Redo over. Religion. Anything you got to refrigerate. Reevaluate. Anything you is done over from the original state it is. Hey, AD, could you catch that name right there? Chase. That's the dog I was talking about. It's pronounced Cholo.
Chase Truths?
XO, yeah. XO. We can look at it. We can look at him again.
Oh, I'm going to have to Google that.
Yeah, that's from that's the Aztec dog. But when you see it, you're gonna say, oh, that's the dog that was in Egypt. Boom. Wow. There you go. There's your Anubis, y'all. There's Anubis.
Wow.
Cold, right? You can look at them on your pictures. You can look them up. Remember, keep that name. There's Anubis.
Damn, I never even
It's cold, right?
seen this breed before.
Check them out right there. Oh, that's definitely Anubis right there.
It's almost like a Doberman, but
Scary looking dog, right? Let's try to find a more scarier dog than that. You can't. I don't think you can. That dog looks great. Look, there you go. Sphinx.
wow.
And this is an actual Aztec dog. The dog was in the Aztec, and I believe that's the same dog that's in Egypt. That's it's called a Cholo. That's chance. So they were on to know, because you definitely know that the Aztecs were in Egypt at some point. They were to get this knowledge, this great knowledge of building pyramids. They were there. They just left, and they came over to this spot, and they started building the pyramids. Some people are going to say, well, they were here already creating it. But anyway, if this knowledge was shared amongst the elders that was back there, they knew the knowledge to do that. I got a book here written by Dr. York.
Really interesting.
He wrote a book to the 5% Nation, which is dope. This was given to me by Hakeem long time ago. Peace to the brothers out there. It's called The Problem Book. A little dirty. It shows you.
Hold that up again. I'm going
I'll
to
show y'all to you. It's a
put it
little
on
dirty.
screen
This
for
is,
y'all.
It's called The Problem Book. This was given to me. Hey. Problem Book. It's sitting right here. It's open. Did he see it?
Yeah.
And this book was written by Elijah Muhammad. Here's a picture. Can they see this?
Yeah.
Here's a picture of Clarence. They call the father. It's a father, and there's this is Elijah the messenger. These men. Here's W.D. Farad, right here. And here is Dr. York, the writer of this book. He wrote this book to the 5% Nation. For you that's not familiar with that, he did this and he wrote out the lessons. And this was crazy because I was reading it myself. And it's very interesting what he was saying in here. A lot of cats that were taken down of dropping jewels, and we can put these type of knowledge together. I'm just putting some stuff together. You got a problem. Shout out to Big Garcia. He said, you got a problem, son. Here's the book. I wait for y'all give it to me. I mean, I have my seven holes in the skull. Yeah, see, I wait for y'all to give it to me. He said DMT. Somebody said DMT.
That's interesting.
A lot of brothers doing DMT now. There's some people that went out to do DMT. I'm gonna let's lock all the way in right now. I'm gonna pour another one on myself. So
another one.
So if y'all know, I'm drinking tea right now. This is Sencha mixed with matcha. And I'm going over an old brew right here. You know, a lot of people say this gets me drunk. It does. It gets me a little tea drunk, a little caffeine. Well, AD, when you tasted it, got you right?
Yeah, I'm not used to that many herbs all put together. I'm used to just weed, but like drinking tea, like I said, that was a whole other experience. It was like an instant mellow. It's just like.
Yeah.
I definitely felt the effect of lower blood pressure.
Wow.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I'd be on caffeine, I'd be on sativa, so I'm already kind of like, pushing forward, staying up.
Is the bean, because when I did I'll give you my honest opinion. When you gave me the cold brew first, it got me like,
yeah.
And my mom's, shout out to my mom's. She's been always a coffee drinker.
Yeah.
I was always like, Mom, why she drinks so much? She drink coffee all the time in the morning and stuff like that. And I took a sip of it and I liked it, but I was more addicted to the sugar that was in it.
Yeah.
So when I started drinking your cold brew, it gave me the energy. I put no sugar in mine, none. I like it. I want to taste the bean. You know what I mean? I want to take the fruit of the bean.
The thing about coffee is that it drops your blood sugar. So adding sugar just kind of makes it level.
Okay.
So it's almost like sugar is necessary unless you ate.
Right.
If you just had food, then you can have coffee after to help, fight against the tryptophan, especially if you had meat. And then you have dessert. Usually a lot of people have coffee after they eat a meal. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That way you stay up, you don't pass out.
Right.
After Thanksgiving, it's always good to have that coffee, you know what I'm saying? But
oh, that's a juicy. You got a different kind of interesting.
I'm Colombian, man. It's all about the coffee.
Yeah, but your style is, and I respect it because you say that sugar is not bad if you balance it out. You know what
Balancing
I mean?
out, it has its place.
You get it from fruits and stuff like that. Me, I'm
Yeah.
different. I'm saying sugar's bad. That's what I was taught.
Yeah, well,
You know
I mean,
what you tell me about that.
if you have coffee, you're gonna drop your blood sugar. That's when you need that sugar. You know what I'm saying? Because if you lose your blood sugar, you get low. You're gonna be like low energy.
right,
Do you know what I'm saying?
You can
Okay,
bring it
we
right
gotta
now.
catch up on some.
now that's all good. We
Super chats.
It's good. We getting this on. Yeah. Pull it back down.
Okay, here we go.
Shout out to the super chat. Somebody turned it gold, and we have to open up the scroll.
Man, okay. First, let's do shout out to David Flores.
Oh, David Flores. Oh, shout out to that brother, man. He said, peace. Was the Anubis dog domestic all the time of the Egyptians?
Was it domesticated at the time of the? I would
Yeah, I
assume
have to
no.
look this up. Oh, yeah.
I don't think domestication happened until like probably the 17th century or something when they started. You know, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
But
I
they were
got you
more,
on that.
Probably more wild back then.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
wild
'cause I
dogs.
wasn't trying to. Yeah.
It's just that's the history of pets. I'm not sure when people started, necessarily domesticating any animal.
Packs. When you deal with packs, the dogs who dogs were a family oriented, like packs. So they're like packs. So I would say that they were more easy to tame because they already know how to deal with other, individual. They use each other. The wolf is the original dog, right? The wolf. So all of the dogs come from the wolf, and then the wolf they have a pack. And you say, let's make a pack.
Oh yeah.
And being wild back then, I think the dog still had like there's information out there on the dog had a sense of studying us, knowing what we like, and they just came and chilled out with us. So I would have to agree with you on that one. Yeah, you know what I mean? I would think that the dog definitely started out wild. Was they feeding the kibbles and bits? Nah, hell no. They were probably eating real raw food. And they probably lived a lot of dogs because dogs, the best diet for a dog, you're not going to believe this, shout out to my man Val, who's a dog expert. And when I had my dog, I fed them raw meat.
Yeah. Carnivorous.
Yeah, animals. Now, to my pearl holders, everybody like, oh my God. They're dogs. They figured out.
Okay, so you got another one here. Another super chat from Scott Garvin.
What up, KP? Let me say, what up, KB? Been with y'all since Heavy Mental revisited in 2017 after hearing and watching a meditative didgeridoo video and too many synchronicities to list my main. Okay. What has this year taught you? Good idea. This year has taught me that everything that we talked about was and is real. That is not a joke. And I've learned more about myself in these times. I've learned a lot more about myself in these times, and going back to music that I've done over the past, when I go back and listen to them, if I go back and listen to all of them, I think that we was on the right path, and that it comes into fruition, and I learned a lot. I learned to be real and never compromise the system. Not compromise the system that's inside, the body system first. I've learned to get rid of the toxic around you. A lot of us have a lot of toxicity in people and in food.
Yeah, we at war.
Constantly.
The food industry.
I learned to love myself more, and that if you really care about yourself, you'll take care of yourself better.
Yeah.
Is that Ben? The beat maker? Ben Garcia. Young said some prophetic, real deep shit right there. He said, I will bring the ending.
Man, all your viewers are deep, man.
I love it. Shout out to Jizza. Jizza had his anniversary.
Oh, what?
I talked to him. Yeah, Jizza had his 25th Liquid Sword anniversary, and I heard he murdered the show. He didn't tell me that, but I've heard from a couple of other people that Jizza went in. Oh yeah, definitely keep him up. We're gonna go into that too. Shout out to Jizza. My brother said Kwam Yasha Allah, which means rise, Israel. Kwam meaning rise. These are, I don't know why I know it was just. Is this his show?
Mm-hmm.
I miss Rez. I haven't seen Resident.
It's 2009.
Somebody say drop. No, we're gonna get in trouble.
No, it's live. You know what I'm saying? Live shows is like,
Oh, okay.
it's not registered. Just playing a few seconds.
Yeah. No, I'm reading. To form. You learn not to sniff conclude this year.
I love the rawness of these beats too.
Oh yeah. Shout out to Blizzard, man. I was reading more of the. Yeah, shout out to Jizza, man. Make some noise for Jizza, man. That was an incredible album, and thank him for putting Bible on there, and just the whole making of that album with us on this side and Raekwon finishing up his album in the next booth. They were in the next room right there, and it was in Chungking. We did a little bit in Chungking. We did most of it in what's the name? Just an incredible experience, man. Yo, it was I learned a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's just like studios and doing all that. Cause we just rhyme on the street, man, and just rhyme, and that's how they create it. You know what I mean? Rhymes are created in the room, not in the studio, not. You know, we got phones now. You can look at your phone. I never ever want to do that.
Yeah,
Once I
phone.
do that, it's over, man.
Well, you're a writer
much,
though.
man.
Like you
Gotta have pen and pad, man.
Yeah, you always with the pen and pad, man.
Yeah.
Black Moses used to call that your scriptures.
Hey.
One time you left the room, and Black Moses was like, "Priest, don't forget your scriptures."
Shout out to Black Moses, yeah.
I'm like, yo.
Shout out to Black Moses, brother. Shout out to Black Moses out there, man. You know.
We'll get Black Moses on the podcast soon, man.
We should.
Everybody gonna love him.
Yeah. His photography, I think, like his work. A lot of people had gravel onto his work. He does photography. He also does. What else he does? He does photography is his number one thing, but taking pictures. He did. He said some of his work. Oh, his pictures. Yeah, his pictures.
Yeah, he does a lot of video now too.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's in Venice Beach. A lot right now, but we'll get Black.
Yeah,
Moses
Venice Beach. Yep. Shout out to him.
He knows who we had here. You remember? He knows a few of the guests that we had here.
Yeah. Sydney.
Yeah, artists. Remember that episode we did with artists?
Oh yeah. Exactly. Yeah, I fold that. Phony MCs, have you always done it like that, KP? What you mean? Writing? Yeah, of course. Somebody deleted there. Never knew about the other. Let me see. Hebrews never knew about hell until they met the Greeks. That could be true. Greeks were teaching a lot. They like schools and stuff. The first university was out in Timbuktu. The universities they used to have back in the days. Man, shout out to Danny Salinas, man. Can we get How I Write by KPO? You taking it way back. Yeah, How I Write. Yeah, we play it. It's about time to switch up my whole shit.
And when they came into his room, they saw him sitting up in bed, dazed.
Oh, yeah.
And he ignored everyone.
I thought it was when I write
All of
that.
them were saying, "What is it? What is it? What happened?" And instead, he reached into his bag and he pulled out a book. And he closed his eyes. And he opened that book at random. And he pointed to a passage. And he opened his eyes and he read it. And he shook his head. And he closed the book. And he put it back in the bag. And then he opened his eyes and said to everyone, "All right. I'm all right."
When I'm all alone, my chair's a throne, my desk is ruins, found from Soviet Union, made of marble and stone. My hat is a crown, finally my destiny's found. My journey begins, pick up my pen, like a brush, start to scuff. Art galleries of galaxies. Once my pilot is squeezed, the pilot can see. My crown now grows great wings, the music sound is a breeze. I begin to lift off like a king on the back of a dragon. Anything I imagine can be seen in my graphics. Tablets of magic, telepathic at the dawn of the Sabbath. When I write Mount Sinai, I lift up to the heavens. God passes judgment, the gathering of the brothers. My mathematics emulate lights from the mysteries of divine thought. 700 new Torahs go forth if I give them the Quran. Show them the hand and beyond.
That been
From
from-
light years to eons in space.
Is that
there's
been
a
from,
great mountain.
Canada, brother? How you been?
Climb,
Hit me up. I
trying to
need
make it
some,
to the top before the man
beats.
tiger gouge him. Beyond that, invisible castles with all the pharaohs and all the Mayans talking and dining. And Malcolm X walks in with Mega Evans whispers to King, Nat Turner and Harriet Tubman the scene. And Obama's grandmother's busting, yelling to everybody, we have our first black president. The heavens commence to party, acting up, standing on tables, dancing. Marcus Garvey holding up by Marley. I see the sinister smile of Haile Selassie. I begin to write more and more. My mind was sore. I can see the Shekinah
You said
giving
life
the
so
Gevurah, the Hisson,
Yeah, no
and the
doubt, brother.
Tafrat, the Melcut, the divine order. My mind's aura, my body swim across the cosmic
God
waters.
wrath on the
Divide the
beat.
night from the day, calling the moon from out of the grave. We were a nation before we were
Somebody
slaves.
say get
Remember that.
Who's your
That's
best
how
on
I
the show?
write. It's how I write.
Dave Flores in the building.
It's how I write.
We're gonna get David Flores
I can
on the
see
podcast.
all people absorb soul
Yeah, I would
like
love
a
to do that. I don't know,
cosmic
right?
ink,
Yo,
landing
Dave,
on a
can
sharp
we
surface.
one day can we
Many things to
after all of this stuff, I would love to get Dave Flores on here if we do a Zoom with
Yeah.
him and ask him something about the process of his writing. We have a video coming out of songs that no one heard.
Yeah, we could do a Zoom with
Dave, you hear that?
Hit
One
me-
day, especially with his son. His son is nice. I like his son. Lyrically, we're gonna do something. We're gonna.
We could set that up soon too.
Yeah, he's definitely a heavy mentalist. He kicks some lyrics, man. I was like, yo, we got some stuff. Love is part of the answer. Rick in the house. Rick, you late, Rick. Yo, shout out to Rick, Master Mix Rick. We were what happened to the song with Ghost that was on the sample. Oh, wow. You talking about Heroic Ones. Still got it. Still got that track. Still got it. Ghost wanted to use it, but then he didn't drop anything. So I still have that track though. That's the reason why I would love to. Okay, bet. We'll set it up. When you're ready, brother. You just tell me. Just text me and let me know. George Clinton. Shout out to my George Clinton. That's another Leo, right? Shout out to my Leo brother.
Oh, is he? That would make sense.
Yeah.
What up, Knifefly?
Sense and Myrrh song. I never did a song called Frankincense and Myrrh. Let me stop talking too fast because then they'll pull it up and be like, yo. Perfection. Yeah. He talk about. I can't play. I don't know if I can play that one yet. He talking about Spider. Yeah. When we changing the name, we might change the name of it. Oh man. Yeah, thanks, yo. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe and the super chat. Remember, we not on the road or anything. We're not working or anything. We're just here, and things until things get back to normal. This is we y'all helping us, y'all helping sponsor the program and the podcast, and I'm able to sit down and watch some movies with y'all, some documentaries. You know what I mean? Soon we'll be watching some movies. That was a good one. Danny Cylinder said. So this interesting cat got up there and he started talking about fish guards. You know what I mean? A Dizzle.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all can check him out. A lot of stuff he was saying, we're gonna watch a little bit of it. But he kept running the same corny line about it. Look at this person with a man bag. But he said some interesting stuff about Quetzalcoatl. No, Quetzalcoatl. The original, that's how you really supposed to Quetzalcoatl. A lot of people pronounce the Q, and that's like saying that X. A lot of the words are silent. So pronunciation is everything.
I'm going to speak about perfectly normal stuff today.
Oh, Lord.
Fish gods, the seven-headed serpent,
good.
and the law of one. So Plato is famous
Damn.
for talking about Atlantis and the Timaeus and the Critias. He also said this, that Egypt has recorded and kept eternally
Hit me with them
the
tracks,
wisdom
babe.
of the old times, all coming from time immemorial when gods governed the earth and the dawn of civilization. Now, a lot of these scholars and chroniclers talk about this lost world of Atlantis being,
Somebody said
the place
fish sticks.
of the Hesperides and Hyperborea, where people lived twice as long, and it was a wonderful place where the gods
Did he say place?
lived. And in
Or
Greek
place?
mythology, that's the place of the Titans
Place.
and Atlas and Poseidon. So they're basically talking about this continent in the middle of the Atlantic that existed deep into antiquity. Now, Plato is
Mermaid
talking
boots.
here about his visits to the Library of Alexandria and how Casey says that the Atlantean survivors showed up and were the founders of the Egyptian civilization.
So
And it is
I'ma
quite
speed
Yeah,
up
you
sophisticated
can stop.
and
I mean, you can pause it.
strange
We can break it
and
down.
metaphysically
What he just
based,
said about Plato's
culture.
What
If you
he said, he said,
usually when I listen to people talking on YouTube,
yeah, you speed him up.
I speed them up
Yeah, you can speed him up.
to like.
I
Library
wanted to
of
wait until he go on his
Alexandria.
rant
And how,
of look at
Casey
this
says-
person holding a man bag. He just keeps saying it, man bag. Yo,
That the
this person has a
Atlanteans-
man bag, and it wasn't hitting. It was like an old dad joke. But yeah, so
survivors showed up and were the founders
Mermaid
of the
booty.
Egyptian civilization. And it is a quite sophisticated and strange and metaphysically
would
based
take that mermaid out.
culture. If you really delve into the Book of the Dead and the oral traditions and esoteric teachings in Egypt, you will find that out as well. So there is literary evidence of Greek individuals visiting Egypt, especially to acquire knowledge, Herodotus and Plato.
maybe,
Both these gentlemen.
yeah, maybe we could have started in the middle or something like that. He's just like, okay, we get it. On the walls of Egypt, but he said some interesting stuff in here. But he kept saying man bag, the man bag. You can let him go. Go a little bit more and you see where we at.
Visited the Library of Alexandria, and if the library were standing today, we wouldn't have this conversation because the records would exist of Atlantis. But one of the skeptics' arguments is Plato was the only one who talked about Atlantis as a historical fact, which isn't true. Herodotus lived before Plato and spoke of Atlantis, and other chroniclers did too, including Homer, who talked
I got
about
to shout
Egypt.
out Olivia.
So
She
the Library
wants
of
to
Alexandria
send me this,
existed in the distant
this
past
video.
and was destroyed in a series of fires, which is a bummer. So here is Herodotus, the father of history. Near the Salt Hill in a mountain named
Herodotus.
Atlas. After this mountain, these received their names, for they are called Atlanteans. Remember, he was born before Plato.
I wonder what
Also refers to the
Justice
sea
feel about
beyond
that.
the pillars of Heracles as the Sea of Atlantis.
Ngozi. When I say Ngozi,
It's a picture
Justice,
of,
his name
one
is
of the
Justice.
representations of what Atlantis was supposed to look like. One of the skeptics' arguments is
Man, he goes in.
Hey, right. He's going in. When did he start hitting the man bag? Well, he said merge priest. What word did he say that caught your attention, AD?
I mean, I was trying to take it all in. I was looking at what he was talking about.
Yeah, right. I'm sorry, bro.
Wait.
Right, what you saying?
Herodotus.
Yeah, those are the Greeks.
I don't remember hearing that before, so it's interesting. Always learning, man. Always learning.
Carlos said, but who taught Plato though? See, that's it. Yeah, when you go into stuff like that, when you go into Greeks, they just came around in 333 around there, approximately around that BC period. But before the Greeks, I mean, you had crazy empires. Remember, they went to war with the Persians, and the Persians were way older than they were, and they actually won that war. If you check out the movie 300, with the fake, every old man, old people, kids, everybody had 6-packs in that movie. Everybody had.
Yeah, they were cut. They were ripped.
That movie was 6-pack out. It was like 6-pack movie. But if you look at it, the 300 and 300, they end up losing.
Oh yeah.
It was too many. This horde. It was too many. They killed. Yeah, the Persian army was sick, yo, and they was killed. They destroyed the Greeks, man, in that movie. Leonidas. And what's his name? The cat they turned gay. He actually wasn't like that, but they made him almost like he was the one that used to talk with a deep voice, kind of like Diocletius. What was his name? Dionysus. Well, no, he was Leonidas and Xerxes. They turned Xerxes into like a tranny almost.
What?
Yeah, Xerxes. It was like, yo, and I think South Park did this series on him. It was hilarious. Watch your next words. Xerxes. Someone said it's the same as it was Xerxes. Shout out to Lodi. He said, Priest AD, can we drop a feedback on the track number 34, Spiritual Youth, on my Bandcamp, Lodi? Okay. Dial tone. Let's see what that's about.
Music review.
Okay. This moment we're gonna do some music reviews and reviewing Lodi. Did we do Lodi before?
Yeah, that was last time too.
The same Lodi. Shout out to Lodi. Drop a little stuff in that Cash App, man. Thank you, Lodi. And if y'all drop a little something in there, we could review your music too. That'd be dope.
All right, are you ready?
Yeah.
The early teens are years of upheaval and turmoil. The unconstructive criticism of school. The unrealistic ideas of their own future. Too strict an attitude by parents seems only to result in more resistance. Each has her own personality. She must maintain her position with them at any cost.
Yo, is it about to drop?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
I'm
Lodi.
getting hyped up.
Yeah.
It's one hell of an intro, bro.
And he seems to have no ambition.
I feel like any minute here comes the beat.
Her sloppiness is so deliberate.
Yeah, keep it 100 with him.
Each has her own personality. In her need for assurance,
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you.
tries to avoid girls who are more attractive or have more money or clothes than she has. He is. He's usually slightly bigger or
Wait for that beat to
stronger
drop.
than the average, and has a friendly attitude and outgoing personality. The leader among adolescents is likely to remain a leader through later life. They are passionately interested in sports. Let's watch some of these youngsters as they spend Friday
Sample's
afternoon
dope.
evening. She must maintain her position
that
with
boom
them
crack.
at any cost.
Oh. Okay. So it was meant to be like that. All right. I can see that. It just had me hyped because I thought a beat was about to drop.
Yeah, I'll give you my.
Know what I'm
You're
saying?
crazy. My honest opinion to that too. I got the same thing. Like it's incredible sample. Or is that a sample? It almost sound like you're not finished it. and you didn't finish it, and it's like a dope intro. I like the sound effects. Was crazy. It had me hyped, ready to go. AD said it all. You said it all.
Yeah, you put the bass drum and the snare in the right
I
spot.
like it. Yeah, I like it.
Then it's hot.
Someone said, "Oh, Ben Garcia gave you props, and he's dope. He made he did the beat for Black Market Militia. He did a couple of joints in there.
Okay.
He said, Planet of the Gods inspired. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, the sound effects in there. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's definitely Planet of the Gods. And shout out to God's Wrath because they was And let me say this, God's Wrath. If y'all listening, Marvel and all of them. I spoke to True Master and Fourth, and they like y'all music, man. That's a highly compliment, man, coming from them two. Wow. One day, my dream is to get all of those producers together on one album.
Do it!
I think I can make that happen.
Just do it!
Planet of the Gods, yeah. Yo, but all in all, the sound was dope. I like the sound, but you're not finished. It's not finished. But unless it's an intro, like you said, AD, I'll follow what AD said. His knowledge was perfect. Any more? Yeah, just hit this shit like this.
Very nice.
Okay, that's it. That's it so far. Nobody got no more music. Yeah, you have to have that ear, and that's one thing. AD, out of a couple things, he got a good ear for sounds, man. Dope. That's why he's a dope mastering cat.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of mastering.
One of many things.
Yeah.
You know, and they're easy to work with. You know what I mean? Have I ever told you that?
Yeah.
Music to clips. No, I'm not going to read that, brother, out loud. Some of y'all they going in on you, Lordy. Oh, the Rocket to Nebula vinyl. Good, brother. Thanks. Man, make sure y'all get that Rocket to Nebula vinyl. I have this one here. If y'all want, I can sign this right here. This one stays in the studio, huh? It's got to go. But we have a couple left, so make sure y'all get the vinyl. Should I show it one more time?
Yeah.
All right, I'll show it one more time. The artwork that's inside. Boom. See the rocket?
Holy shit.
Shout out to ESL. You see his name is in here somewhere. It's right here. I got it. He gonna get mad for like Priest always see it right here. ESL is his name is hidden in the clouds.
Wow.
Right after the rocket, you'll see ESL. He's the author, and he did the same thing to Psychic World of Walter Reed. And this is the back. See, the CD is supposed to look like this, but the CD didn't have that. The CD, did I bring a CD? I think I bring out a CD. I'm going to show you how the back of the CD look. Because you don't have to get the album vinyl. But as a collective, I would. But I would get all of them if I was y'all. But I would get the CD too because it's a little bit more cheap. But the CD is used today. But if you want to have something that you can keep, if you're a DJ, take it. You know what I'm saying? If you just like to have good artwork from, a great album, grab it.
Damn,
And this was all
Daniel.
inspired by COVID time. Should I say not COVID, but quarantining. All right. Got it back in.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right.
They can still get it signed, right? Scott Garvin's asking.
Yeah, I'll sign it right now. Want me to sign it right now? I'll sign it right now. Give it to the team or whatever. I'll sign it right now. This could be yours. This one right here. Snatch it up. I did a sale afterwards because it was sold out and we only had a couple of left. A lot of people who bought, shout out to the cat, cats really bought the album, so that was a good thing. Shout out to Ben because he's working on some stuff. He's part of the Proverb team. Now he's coming in. Him and ESL's working together. And so we have Dave, AD, me. Is Sean? We got. I mean, we coming up, bro.
Man, you're building up quite a team.
Yeah, we moving up, man. And it was all the work, and everybody's expert at what they do.
Yeah.
Because when they come out, then
Proverbs Records.
yeah, Proverb Records, and we'll be signing, ready to sign some artists, newcomer artists. I already got one in mind. Dave Flores, your son is nice, man. He got some dope lyrics, and tell him to keep on going. And got a dope style. Who's the brother? Damn, he used to hit me up all the time. I'd love to sign him. He had a dope style. He reminded me of War Cloud a little bit, but I'll get it because
You're looking at that around 2021, right?
Yeah. I have to get rid of all these albums. Not get rid of them, but drop them.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be good.
Are you dropping something soon?
Tonight?
I mean, whenever.
Yeah, we're gonna hit them with the exclusive and let it out. Yeah. Yo, should we just let what's the name go? We're gonna let Battle of the Locusts, because everybody Battle of the Locusts, man. Shout out to Ayatollah, man. Let that get out. That's gonna be on the album also. So but everybody been asking me about, Battle of the Locusts. So we'll release that right now. Let that out there. And
Excellent.
yeah, exactly. Let them hear the whole thing of that, because some of y'all tricked me. It was in some of the. When you play some of the songs, you can go back and listen to.
Oh yeah. They didn't get the whole thing though.
It's all gravy though.
That we can probably end the night with that.
Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We do it. We do that.
And then you got the Patreon.
And we got the Patreon. Yep. Oh yeah. How many cats have y'all heard the song yet? Anybody heard the song, the Neo song? Look, yeah, I can say it. Finally, man. Yeah, I'll release that because I was waiting for that. That was for a project. Then we did a couple of songs. Yeah. It's about time they hear that. That's a good, you know what I mean?
17-minute long song.
Yeah, 17 minutes. There's a little show that I did. It's still at the same amount, but it's what it is. Y'all got to go on there to get it if y'all want to hear that. But y'all have something exclusive tonight. And then good news on me and True Master album is pretty much almost done. And Fourth Disciple did the mixing, so it has all the Wu elements you need, and it sounds pretty chunky from what I'm hearing. And I'll get to hear it. Now next time I come on, I could tell y'all everything because I'll have the album with me. Play Noir. The Noir story or Noir. Yeah, let's play it for him. I'm here.
It's the first part.
Yeah, we can get all the way to when Deja come in.
I got busted. That's why I'm sitting here in front of the fuzz. My head is spinning. They're giving me all these drinks. I don't know. It all started out when I found the letter from my girl. Heartbreaking, She left me. So I went on the wild side. Got with an old flame I know named Snowflake. She brought in a sister. Met this guy named Mr. Shock. We took drives. We went places. Things happened. Oh, it was a lot of red heron. And my Killah tape. That's what I had. That's what I need. That's what I wanted back. So you know how the story goes. Messed up, man. I got in front of the fuzz. Something happened. Somebody got knocked off. Now I'm sitting in front of the fuzz. Confused. And this is how the story starts.
I need to hear everything.
All right.
I need to know about Snowflake.
All right, cop. All
I
right,
need
cop.
to know about Mr. Sharp. I'm dealing with a dead girl and a bunch of red heroin at the beach.
Trying to remember.
I need to know what the fuck went down immediately.
Let me think. It's one of those funny feelings.
Yeah.
You know when you get that funny feeling?
Tarantino.
And you don't know where it happened at, when?
Tarantino.
But there's one of those side boys. It was a hard time and a hard place. She had me. Listen to the story.
Please play the piano.
There it goes.
Tarantino. Mr. Softy, get me frosty. She spoke softly. A voice slipped from her walkie-talkie. What? See? In New York, I'm the saucy. Today I'm feeling bossy. Her partner darker, feeling salty. The red heron had her eyes glossy. Of course, we jump out the Porsche and walk the doggy. More voices coming from a walkie-talkie. What's that? Is it a scheme? Mrs. Green, we both out in Queens, in the lean. Watch for the feds, then it all goes dark. A man named Mr. Shark put a bag on both of our heads.
Shark was trying to get
You know when you have that funny feeling and you don't know where or who you are, where you belong?
Yeah, Sean, that's Sean on there.
Yeah, I know I was asleep, but I don't know how long. Well, this story gets bizarre, but I have to find out from where and who, what I'm doing here.
She was walking by herself. Well, do I know her? We'll come back to that.
That's the Shark trying to get me.
Now, what is her name? I don't know, man. No, I Well, let's continue with the story, man.
This was the Killah tape we was talking about.
Follows abstract, which is follow on track, which is follow on. Who stole this Killah tape? Personality traits. This place is lit. Relationship, naked chicks, unlace and slip. A nice waisted hip. I'm high, I'm taping it. This lady is fit. I'm taking flicks, holiday trips. I'm thinking I'm a strategist. Fabulous, camera flashes. Passionate, the lady took acid. Picked up the glass and sipped. I grabbed the cheese nachos, she grabbed the dip. I passed out, I can't remember shit.
There it goes again. But I knew something. We had a good time that night. These bras were kind of wild. And I remember doing some things with her that was sexy, crazy.
Her boots unzipped, I took off my gun clip. She's a freak, I can make you come quick. She dropped some names, told me about some dumb prick she had fun with. Blue cocaine make you insane and give you numb lips. I did a bump off her tits, drugs and psychedelics. She said, invite the fellas, but I'm type jealous. We got in a fight, then I hung her right off the terrace. The nightlife was hellish. She's sexy, but quite rebellious. She said, I'll sniff white forever. It's rainbow and it's like a treasure. Gotta chill. I just want my Killah tape. Quentin Tarantino. Face getting on my can't feel my gums. Quiet, give me some. Place it on my tongue. She handed me one. I washed it down with rum. Edibles are incredible. Pull out the bomb. Where's the vegetable? Extraterrestrial. Gun in the paper bag. Sitting on the floor taking major dabs. Now we in panties and underwear playing laser tag. We did everything from sponge bath to sun baths. Run fast. Spatula in my hand, shirt on my back. Said #1 dad. She took a cigar out my mouth. Said let me take one drag. Thought the night would never end. That's when the door opened up. Another chick walks in, looking just like her. Staring from my coat of fur, smoking herb. She said, oh, I forgot to tell you, meet my twin.
That's what she said to me. Meet her twin. Ah, she was so beautiful too. Both of them, they just look like two of the same kind. Just like some Noah's Ark kind of thing. But then, things got crazy again. They began to fight. Oh yeah, that's right. There was a fight or something like that. I just know I was in the right place or the wrong time or the right time or the wrong time. Well, y'all figure it out. All I really wanted was my killer tape.
And fill a face, the other whispered, it's somewhere safe in the safe. Oh, in that place by that place? Here, here's a plate, get a drink. I wash my glass in the sink, what you think? Be prepared, did she wink?
Listen here, source, I know your thoughts. We can have fun, but I have my reasons to understand how this begun.
How this all started. Hold on. It's just drugs and it's like all type of crazy stuff going on. My flight landed at 10:30, an hour early. Smooth flight from out of Jersey. I was late to my gate. The night before I had a blind date with something curvy. And my flight was in the AM about 8. So I had to escape with urgency. Took the back stairwell, emergency. Now I'm here in Vegas to play some pretty paper. Every penny chaser to every city banker. High profile gangsters. This place I'm no stranger. Plus I got a nose for danger. Got my luggage, went to the rent-a-car from Budget, standard elite, SUV, all the seats and buckets. Yeah, let me get this on right out right now. Who that right there? I'm not sure. Who's this? Oh, shorty.
I'ma place his head in the showcase, right next to Ghostface. Make no mistake, true as my code name is Snowflake. Bring the roller tape, they're moving at a slow pace. Got a tattoo of a cobra snake. Meet me by the old place, near the cold lake. You met me in Tokyo.
We can stop it. Yeah, that's the New War.
Man, we went 8 minutes in on that.
We did? Wow. It's like, I'm not making sure my tea is good. Whatever. And then I had to do a little something. So I got a treat tonight. That was cool. Yo, you welcome, brother. You welcome. So it's a little bit more to it. So that's, so that's cool. Yo, Dave, what's good, brother? Yeah, exactly, man. Yeah, man. So it's like red heroin, and there's the cop, and then there's a whole story behind it. It's a little noir, dark story. So I just took it from, those movies that had crime thrillers. So it's a little crime thriller with it, but not like it's a little 70-ish. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
it's a little idea that I had. So
it paints a picture listening to it.
Yeah, some 70s sounds, and we had Deja was there, so we put some stuff together. She got on it. Sean is on it. Big up to Sean. He's the cop in the beginning, and it's fun stuff. Just expanding the creativity.
How's Deja doing?
I haven't spoke to her. She's hopefully she's good, man. Yeah, she was good. The last time I spoke to her, she had a lot she was doing. She had to go somewhere, but she's doing. Hopefully, she's doing way better. She got her, puffing her weed and stuff. Shout out to Deja, man. Hit me up. 10, okay. 10 for your killer tape. Oh, man, good looking, Danny Salinas. He said 10 for your killer tape. The other you can put on the wolf pack. All right. Rich, we got you, brother. And Priest, before I go, AD, please, brother. What do you want? You said play Rich. All right. And you can hear the rest of the song of the North Story if y'all just hit the Patreon. Said it right. That's it with that. Oh, the Wolves. Man, I meant to bring my bobblehead from Bob Ross. Shout out to Lady. Shout out to Black Hebrew, Mighty Hebrew also. Mighty Hebrew, man. I missed it. I suppose I had bought one of the talented brothers up here, and I lost my phone, yo. So I had to get a new phone. Shout out Lordy, man. Thank you for the Psychic World of Walter Reed reference.
Please. No.
bold. I be hollering when the moonlight glows. You can't run from a war. Now when it was raised in the cold, no. Look him in the eye so bold. I be hollering when the moonlight glows. You don't wanna mess with the wolf pack. Better stay away, better scoop back. Watching my prey, about to interact. In the moonlight,
Lordy?
ready for attack. And it rained every day in my brain. Wow, getting so hard now to get by. Waiting all day for the moonlight. Only thing in sight is the clouds at night. You can't run from a war. Now when it was raised in the cold, no. Look him in the eye so bold. I be hollering when the moonlight
Lordy must be native. He can use a lot of tribal music. I love that.
It is Danny Salinas requested this.
Oh, this Danny? Okay. Is this you, Danny?
Stick with the pack, that's determination. Like it's correlation, the creation of a new nation. Never no vacation, conversations, or a love relation. All about protection and elation, so who got the patience? So if I act like a savage, it just be my instinct. Natural born killer, let him feel it, come and pay a visit. Know my feelings, you know it's my village. The intruders be my den. I'm defending, claim my territory, cause they're my women. Can't run from a war. Cold, no. Look him in the eye so bold. I be hollering when the moonlight glows. You see, you can't run from a war. Now when it was raised in the cold,
I would say
look him in the eye so bold. I be
he's mastering. Production wise, that's my production input.
Danny, is this a song that's ready to go?
Yo, you send it to me, I'll master it for you. Watch how different it sounds. Because I would compress that.
Yeah. But he said yes, it is. Yep. Okay, dope. So overall, I'm gonna give you my creating cinematic. Yep. I'm gonna give you my. I think that it's dope. It's very tribal. It's like very tribal. Sonically, I can't really tell you too much. I have to agree with AD. Maybe you can brighten it up a little bit. Whatever AD could do with it would be dope. I like the concept. You know what I mean? I like the concept. The concept's original, turning into like a wolf and everything. That's kind of dope. So I like the concept of the wolf, lazy bone type flow. Yeah, I can see a lazy bone. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
it's dope. I like it. I mean,
it definitely needs mastering. Don't forget, y'all can send me tracks to master. I'll master the first track for free.
It's nice.
Just listen to it. Like, notice the
Getting
difference.
a deal.
Yeah, like I would master that, compress it, probably do some stereo expansion. I have this trick to make it sonically sound tight, make it sound big, push.
Not really, Danny. Let me see. I'm trying to. No, it's not really the drums. Not really the drums. I like the concept. I like it. And what you was talking about, the flow. Just keep it up. You know what I'm saying? Just keep going. Just keep going. You know what I'm saying? After I hear it another style how you do it, you know, we can we brighten it up a little bit, then I can wait or two. But that song seems like it's already done. I don't know about featuring on that one. Loch Ness asks you how, AD?
Loch Ness? What does he mean, Loch Ness? How, AD? What are you talking about?
His name is Loch Ness.
No, his name's the man from nowhere.
Yeah, but I know him as Loch Ness. That's his name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's his what's the name? So Loch Ness is just
how what? What is he asking? How?
Yeah, how what? How could he make it sound better? Oh, or maybe he's saying how could he send you something to master?
Oh, email me. I'll put my email right here.
Said through what app? Yeah.
I use WaveLab for mastering. I do beat production on Fruity Loops. My DAW is Sony Music Studio. Everyone's like, what? Oh, Acid Music Studio. I use that because it's better for remixes. And then I use Wavelab for mastering. That's it. Trial and error, listening, learning how plugins work. As far as how did you learn to master, just trial and error. I also have friends from the LA Recording School. I was teaching music publishing at the LA Recording School, and those guys graduated the LA Recording School, so I kind of picked up some tips working with them. They all are masters of Pro Tools, but because I always was a PC person, I didn't use Pro Tools. I started off using Cakewalk, Sonar. Do you know what I mean? And I'm all PC. But like with DAW, it's like if you master it good, if you know how to use any program, it's gonna sound just as good. You know what I'm saying? It's like whatever is easy for you to work with.
Well, you just an ill magician too. I mean, a musician.
I love this.
Musician, yeah.
Yeah, I love music, man.
So you got the ear stuff.
Bailey Glenn.
Shout out to Just Jay too, out there in the Bay Area. That's my man. When you go out there, I did some recording there, and Callisto. Yeah, AD, man, we did a lot of y'all. Should I tell them when we did
whatever you want, man?
When we was doing because usually when I go to the studio, we come back here and then we add skits and we stuff like that, and so we did Psychic World of Walter Reed.
Yeah.
At your old spot.
In Irvine.
Yeah, and we worked on that because it took so long to get Psychic World done. You know what I mean? It was getting frustrating, but it was coming out so great. And shout out to Killah, because I remember he was there, and I was trying to get it, and that's how it turned into a double album. My bad. I'm sorry. Was I away from the mic when I was doing all that?
No, you're good. They hear you.
And I don't know if I'm going to still go bowl style. Let me see. Well, I don't like mixing my tea, but it all goes here, right? Mm-hmm. But I like getting different taste buds and stuff like that. Sorry, y'all. This is like little gadgets and shit. So knocking out all these gadgets eliminates the gun shoe style. Gushu. So Gushu would be the traditional way you do tea with from a tea garden. If you go to any tea houses, the teacher's talking, right? So Gushu is when you put the tea in a cup, you put a little hot water in there, right temperature. You don't want to cook your tea or boil your tea. And then you pour it in each little cup. The cups are real tiny. And they usually have some type of chest, and it drops through. But this is not Gushu style that I'm doing, which is a traditional Chinese way for tea ceremonies and also for Japanese tea ceremonies. So they do it different ways out there. But I'm just going off the boom because it makes it more easier. Plus, we're not having a tea ceremony. Shout out to my man Big Wino, because when I went out there, we went to a tea ceremony, and it was very enlightening. When will we be getting Walter Reed too? I mean, it could be any album. I tell you what you're gonna get is me, Jordan. So it's almost like I would call it Psychic World of Walter Reed 2. But it's called Solar Mind, Techno. And the Solar Mind is real crazy. That's an album that I do have mastering it. And that's the album that you hooked up for that video, Dave. And then I have to hit you up after this. You know what I mean? I want you to hit me up. You doing that for the tea? The tea talking? The tea talk?
Yes, sir.
Aimed at AD. Okay. AD, I have a question for you, Scott.
Scott Garvin was good. Aimed at... Okay, I see you. I enjoy creating with my technical brother. Optimize your workflow. Yeah. if you enjoy Fruity Loops and you can do a whole track on Fruity Loops, you're good. For me, I just use Fruity Loops for the drums. You know what I mean? And then get the beat right, get the basic right. That's the skeleton, that bass and the snare. Get that right, everything around it right, cool. Then export that, and for me, I export that and put it into a DAW. And then just loop it, and then that's where I create the whole verse, chorus, intro. Now, some people do everything in Fruity Loops. If that's easy for you, cool. For me, I just use it only for drum making, messing with samples, and doing all the rhythm stuff. The only reason why I use a separate DAW after that is because I do a lot of keyboard stuff. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to add a lot of Scott Storch type of like custom stuff, usually when I do tracks. Do you know what I mean? If you're doing a track that's mostly samples, like mostly Priest stuff is like mostly samples sometimes, then you may not need another DAW. Do you know what I mean? So go with what works easy for you. If you're trying to optimize your workflow. So it's going to be based on what you use. If you're on a Mac, if you're on PC. If you're on a PC or even a Mac, get more than one screen. For me, it was all about the screen. I remember going to studios, and they have this huge soundboards, right? They have people in the booth, and then it's a dude in the corner looking at a laptop the entire time. He's hunched over. You have all this equipment, and you're hunched over Pro Tools like this. Like, that's horrible. So I'm the opposite. I have a huge screen, and like I put the main mix right there. You can see the timeline, and then I'll have another screen to show like the levels. And then I'll have my left screen show the effects. So left screen effects, you got your timeline, and then you can see the levels on the right. And then, you know, I don't use faders. I just use the mouse. Boom. That's it. So go with what works for you, and then you bounce that track, master it, done.
Yeah, you make it seem like that's easy. That anybody can
I'm
do
just
that.
trying to simplify the answer, but yeah. But yeah, it's a process. Just enjoy it, love it, keep going, doing what you do. And like, yeah, I'm just using basic Acid Music Studio, which is very inexpensive. But the biggest feature out of that is the beat mapper. So you can do remixes. So I could take Priest acapella, throw it on top of any beat that's somewhat in the range of the BPM. It's awesome. So fun. I'm going to do some remix stuff next year. But that's that. So I hope that answers your question. Fruity Loop Studio is dope, for sure. That's a good place to get started, too, for making beats. So look into Fruity Loops. For sure. That's it.
Yeah. No, it was heavy.
Thank you, Luke. Thank you, Scott.
I think the dopest part, see, it's like you gotta trust. You know how to do. See, you have to be born with that type of talent. You know what I mean? Like RZA, you, Dr. Dre, cats to just trust their ears. My son taught me that. He was like, "Yo, that I think it was Jordan that came to my crib, and it was Jordan River, and I think he said, "Yo, you know, sound is different. Sound is different than just putting down vocals." You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely a talent in what you hear. Seasick, cats with ears, man. Y'all just got them golden ears, man. So
hey, Seasick's been recording your mixes lately, huh?
Yeah, he did a lot for Psychic World.
It sounds good. The latest tracks that you've been working with him with, clean. Your vocals sound loud and compressed and well put together. I'm just like, yo, this barely needs any mastering. Sometimes those mixes he does is great.
Different type of style.
Ableton is more advanced, Lottie, for sure. If you're using Ableton, that's dope. People do full-on movie soundtracks on Ableton. Hell yeah, if you can work with Ableton, go for it. Yeah.
So, yeah, it's all numbers and equations and blue,
world,
blue face to me.
But once you learn that, man,
yeah,
it's awesome.
I learned to record, and that's awesome to me. That's like discovering fire. I was like, whoa.
I look at it like vehicles. So like Pro Tools would be like a Ferrari or like a Lamborghini. It goes fast. But you can use other types of vehicles to go just as fast. Do you know what I mean? So I use Music Studio, Acid. That's like a Honda with nitrous.
I'm lost. Yeah, I'm still lost.
It can go pretty fast too, but it's a different vehicle. but you can get to the same destination. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'll never try to understand that. I like the magic that comes after.
You're the artist, man.
Yeah,
All you got to
yeah.
do is focus on you with the artistry.
Yeah.
And then us engineers try to do our best to make you sound as good as possible. You know what I'm saying? Kaba, I've never met DJ Effin or Drink Champs. I have not. Scott Storch is dope. I like some of his stuff. Because I'm all about the keys.
Good question.
Where can we get high quality acapellas? Oh, I would just talk to whoever you like that is a rapper and then try to get the acapellas. Surprisingly enough, you can get acapellas off YouTube if you're just trying to experiment.
Right. Yep.
Yeah, a lot of DJs do that. I mean, you're not going to make money off of it, but it'll help you for the promotional game. That's what DJs are all about, man.
Yeah.
Remixes. You're not going to make money, but it's going to help you with the promo.
Yep.
So what if your name's, DJ Scott Garvin, just make a remix, put it out there on YouTube and SoundCloud, and call it the Scott Garvin Remix. Boom. Like I said, it's going to be just for promotional use. If they like it, you'll go big. And then you can get part of record pools. I could talk about this shit all day.
Yeah, I'm learning, man.
You can get on record pools, and the other DJs will download your remixes, and they'll play them in the clubs. One of the best record pools I use is DJ City, DJcity.com.
Maybe we should have we should do something like that, like a session of like a teaching session, like a like a class, like a master class session on recording, just on recording.
I mean, I used to teach music publishing at the LA Recording School to the graduates, and it was crazy because these graduates, they took my class like an after class. I was part of another company that arranged the whole thing, so it wasn't about me. But like, they graduated the LA Recording School, and I thought, well, these guys probably know everything, but they didn't know how to get their songs on iTunes or TuneCore and stuff like that, or on like Spotify.
Yeah.
So I ended up having a lot to share with them and all that, but yeah, getting on Spotify, getting on iTunes and all that, mastering. But they're pros at Pro Tools. So it was good. But Nate, you can connect with me. Look, y'all got my Instagram and my YouTube right here on the corner of the screen. Y'all see it. So you can hit me up on Instagram. I'm already getting hit up on IG. And then look, I'll give you my email again. Y'all can hit me up.
He said, yeah, I could take a priest acapella and make a dope Christmas documentary.
You could. For real, have fun with it, man. Music's all about elements.
Get Buju Banner. I can get Buju through my man, Law Fury. Plus, I work with Bounty Killah before, Elephant Man, all those guys. Yeah, you're right. It's all about the air, man. It's all about the air. Made 4 beats tonight. Okay, yeah, continue making those beats. Then let us hear. We're gonna do a session where we just we could listen to some tracks, stuff like that. Every time we get on a podcast, it goes everywhere. We have so much fun, so much content. We start talking about everything. I start getting high off the tea.
Yeah.
You start getting high off the THC. And then I got something coming from, what's the name?
I didn't smoke today. But yeah.
I haven't smoked.
Sometimes I'd be forgetting to smoke sometimes, but for me, it's about strategic smoking. If I'm going to do something creative or like do anything having to do with music itself, then I'll smoke sativa. But most of the time, if I don't need to smoke, I'll just stay steady so I can get shit done.
The Caticans. Once again, I'll let y'all know what I'm on. I'm on right now. I'm on some mixed Cincha tea, mixed with, which is a green tea. I'm just on green tea. Green tea and Cincha tea. Same thing, but Cincha is the powder. Make Preset 2000, all right. How long we been rocking?
We've been rocking for, I think it's about, let me see over here, hold on. Almost 3 hours.
Hey, that part.
No, 2.
2 and a what?
2 hours and 16 minutes.
216.
Yeah.
So, all right. Yo, but, man, I got to get ready to hit these streets. Man, it's been a great, so I'm drinking gas station coffee. Gas station coffee. Oh, man. It's so bad. Man, that's like one, they just throw the coffee beans at you, right? Yo, I had a great time tonight, man. Covered a lot. 1 John 2:16. I'll check that out later on. Exclusive tonight. I think we want to just let out. Yeah, we played the exclusive tonight. We're just gonna let out
Locust.
Locust, yeah. Battle of the Locust. Let this for the fans have it. Yeah, man, I know. It's so hard to say goodbye. Next time I read this, Fathers of the Civilizations, God and Goddesses of the Universe. Oh, man, we were going to get into some stuff, but I'm so glad that we got to build a little bit. Remember, stay focused, stay healthy, and stay out of the way of this madness that's craziness. And let's land the plane, yo. I'm sorry, y'all, but it's time for me to go. Shout out to Patience if she's looking. Everybody out there tonight, have a good time. Don't cry. Dry your eye. Here come your mom with those 2 little guys. Came up to, said to me, hi. Man, shout out to y'all, man. Yo, AD, you want to say something?
Yeah. That's it. We'll be back on Wednesday.
On Wednesday, yo. Peace. Let me throw up some second because they'll say, yo, Priest is, remember that one? They was like, Priest is demonic. Threw up a sign.
Oh, yeah.
The signs, yo. The signs of the time. You throw up the signs of the time. About that. All right, yo. Shout out to the Rocketeers and the Commanders and the Chiefs and I know, right? Stay. Yo, you stay blessed too, yo. Peace. I'm out.
I'm from a futuristic district, Hasidic mystic. My name in crucifixes. The game is like a voodoo business. I think it's strange if they could guru listen. I'm sipping brewing witches, about to lose my spirit. Choose your riches. I'm so slick I can move in pitches. Malabees beneath the olive tree. A Buddha's vision. Kabbalah reads astrology. Harsh reality. Recite the mantras to conquer the monsters forefathers brought upon us. Ultramagnetic, Semitic. The world spinning hectic. I Pearl Jam in my records. Refreshing. God genetics. Curses and blessings. God greatest design. The world noticed me. I plant seeds in your mind and grow poetries. Holy men, the Babylonian, Macedonian. I rap from podiums. My wrath kill phony Cubans, Siconians. Mesopotamian rap, cranium crack codes. Alva Pharaoh, Black Rose, Michelangelo. Disciple red granite flow, golden antelope. Hope and cheese poetry's deep. The holy will speak, the dead will rise. Ethiopian priests anoint me. Come join me, clairvoyancy. See what's in my mind. Throwing Samson tantrums. Punch the ground, leave a canyon. Just anthem. Priesthood, Ayatollah. Priesthood, Ayatollah. Priesthood, Ayatollah. Battle of the locusts, hold a lotus. Like a monk when he's focused. 9 months in the yoga. My energy becomes solar. Up the crystal halls, cosmic thoughts. Step on comments when I walk. The depths of the conscious when I talk. The world I live in is between the Bible and Zechariah stitching. Between the lie and fiction. So say I'm a little off. Like Dr. Malachi York. But speak on fantasies like Mr. Rock. We from different forks. Solar, polar regions. I kill ultra demons. My spaceship's here. See the frost, I'm leaving. Priest, yeah. Ayatollah. Priesthood. Ayatollah. Priesthood. Ayatollah. Priesthood. Ayatollah. Priesthood. 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 Priesthood.